Jambre has done the impossible again, and he actually created a working Manastorm Mage with which he's actually having some pretty good stats, and I gotta say, I also tried it and the deck really felt pleasant. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you guys know what you could be doing with and against it. So if you find the video helpful, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and definitely go ahead and check out Jambre if you still haven't. But now let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I used, and I grabbed it from Donkey, where Jambre was playing it, in top legend mind you, and he did climb from top 120 all the way down to top 70 with it, so definitely speaks for itself. What is the deck trying to do? Well, basically you're trying to get yourself Manastorm as soon as you can. You have quite a few ways of actually fishing it out reliably, one of which would be with the Portal Vanguard, which has a 2-shot of actually drawing it, or if it doesn't draw it, it could at least draw you Xavius, and when you play Xavius, you are guaranteed to see Millhouse in the mix because this deck literally has a grand total of 4 different minions. So with Xavius, it's a guarantee you're gonna find it unless you're playing against Rogue with King Lane. In that case, you're still likely gonna find it, but if the game wants you, it's not. But if the game wants it to, you're not gonna see it. After Manastorm got played, you are gonna be able to get yourself a minion for each spell you played, so that's why we have some a lot more expensive spells than we're used to seeing from Mage, with things like Bitter End, like Blizzard, like Deep Freeze, and the prior list Jambre was trying actually also had Flame Strike, but apparently that didn't work out so well. We also have plenty of other cheap stuff in the deck, so you don't feel like you don't have anything to do in your first few turns. And yeah, this deck actually curved out a lot more pleasantly than the last version I tried, and it felt a lot better, not gonna lie. Going for the cards, we have a couple of Cold Snaps with which you could be freezing the opponent's face or their minions, and it's also gonna give you a Frost spell, and a lot of the times those can be good, so you can actually keep on freezing opponents. The Flames are gonna be decent, so you can actually kill off some enemy stuff. With the Mirror Dimensions, you're gonna get yourself a couple of 0/4 taunts reasonably early because you do have yourself a good chunk of dragons with the Winter Spring Whelp as well as the Portal Vanguard, but even playing it for a hot single might not be the worst, especially against something like a Face Hunter. Single copy of Sands of Time can give you all sorts of different spells with which you could be abusing Manastorm later, but you can also use it to stabilize, and you could of course use it for extra mage spells if the first patch doesn't look great. The Sleet Storm is also in here, so you can actually kill off extra minions from the board, and don't forget the second part of this spell always goes into a minion, so if the opponent has something like a 2/2 and a 2/1, the second part is actually gonna kill the 2/1 reliably. The Skeleton Key can also be pretty worth it. With it you could be discovering the perfect spell, just don't forget you could also slap yourself for 5 damage each time you refresh, so don't go too trigger happy with it. You don't really have a great time of sustaining too much with this deck, even though we do have a little bit of lifesteal. The Winter Spring Whelp is gonna be helping you in your early turns. It's also gonna activate your Mirror Dimensions, and it's gonna give you a little bit of extra stuff to be doing in the first few turns with an extra good 1-drop to discover. With the Runed Orb, you're also gonna discover extra stuff you might need, including extra phase damage. In some cases, that might be the way to go. The Smoldering Grove is a great way to draw yourself a ton of cards. We also have the Eternal Firebolt, with which you are gonna be lifestealing over and over again, and it's actually pretty genius in this deck. The Portal Vanguard is gonna be an excellent way to fish out your Millhouse, like I said, or at least your Xavius. Odds will be in your favor that you actually find it, even though if the game, again, doesn't want you to see it, you're not. It's also another dragon that activates your Mirror Dimensions, so not the worst. The Storage Scuffle is also pretty worth it because this thing is gonna be down to 0 a lot of the times during your turns, and it's gonna be an excellent way to actually kill stuff for 0. Xavius, like I said, would be the main reason to be running it for the sake of finding Manastorm nice and quick, and you could actually get yourself double Battlecry Manastorm Dark Gift. That can be pretty amazing, and this means you're gonna get yourself 2 minions every time you play a spell. With the Bitter End, gotta say this spell is actually absolutely amazing in this deck. It's very easy to actually trigger the destroy effect on a lot of these, be it with your hero power, be it with a 0 mana discover, or with some other stuff like we do have First Flames and stuff, so very easy to handle some very big boards with this, and it's also gonna give you an extra 5-drop. The Manastorm is absolutely amazing, and the sooner you play him the better. With Blizzard, you're gonna be getting yourself some good 6-drop minions, and you also get to lock out the opponent for a couple of turns, and the Deep Freeze also ain't no joke, freezing the opponent's face or big minion and getting yourself a couple of Water Ellies, as well as an extra 7-drop, count me in. Matchup wise, we really don't have too much stats. Void Demon Hunter, I would not agree it's this bad. Maybe it's coming down to some skill difference or something like that, but it definitely did not feel like a negative matchup, let alone this bad. But results may vary. We could check out some similar variants to see better matchups, but there really isn't. When it comes down to the mulligan, we can also see what's going to be happening going first, and of course, Jailhouse Manastorm Manastorm or curving into Xavius would be the best. Keeping the Winter Spring Whelp wouldn't be the worst. The Runed Orb is fine. Portal Vanguard is even fine, especially if you already have the Whelp, so you have less chance of actually drawing it with that. Sleet Storm, depending on the matchup, could be worth it. Same can be said for Mirror Dimensions, Sands of Time, Smoldering Grove even. The rest probably not so great though, even though against some matchups you might consider some of them. On the coin, again, Manastorm MVP. Eternal Firebolt could be worth it here so you can keep on killing opponent's stuff while healing yourself. The Whelp, again, pretty worth it. The Vanguard, the Xavius if you don't have Manastorm just yet, that kind of stuff. And also some lists actually do opt running things like Asina. You're not gonna have a hard time actually getting yourself 20 minions die, but the problem is this is gonna be another minion you get to discover with Xavius as well as with your Dragon guy, so it's not as amazing. Although this list actually does cut off Winter Spring Whelp, so I guess that's one way of solving the issue, although they also decided to play Toki in it, so that sounds pretty bad. Anyway, that's about it for the video. Hope you enjoyed the guide. If you did, you know what to do. Now let's check out some of our games on our road back to top 1000 Legend with it. Hope you enjoy.
Millhouse versus Hatchet.
That's the Rogue.
Prepare to face your mightiest foe yet!
Well, we're looking for Manastorm. I don't see a Manastorm here. Deja Boo could be helpful. That was quick, Lucy. Efficient. She was efficient about it. That definitely worked up an appetite for her. Another Deja Boo. Could be worth. We don't have too many 2-drops for us to do anything too great with it. I don't know, maybe for now it's just a Sleepy Boy. Maybe I'm just gonna freeze it for now though, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Maybe another Deja Vu was the play though. Just maybe. So far so bad. This could be okay. Ooh, that's gonna be sick.
Muzzle their magic.
Let's try, I might do a little bit of stuff out of this. See how we feel about that. Sadly, this thing is still gonna be 5 mana once transformed, but it's something.
Change is coming.
Ooh, there he is. Well, in that case... Well, in that case... Didn't even need to look for him here. He came on his own will.
Nobody's gonna know. They thought they could hold me.
Yes. I'll go ahead and give him a coin so we can actually use it against them. Oops, not that. Then give me the coin. Of course you didn't, you piece of piss. could be pretty worth next turn. Ready. That feels pretty decent right now, actually. I like it.
Change is coming.
Bruh. Gets to play both of them.
Druids of Azeroth, gods of the wild, the dream beckons.
Bruh. It's not that big a deal. It's not a small deal, though. Okay, good news is we have this shit. Bruh. Yeah, look at that. The man himself. The man of the hour. Well, he gets to see my king. Good king me sideways. That ain't too bad. A lot of stuff. Yeah, split it nicely. Yes, yes. Is his goose cooked? Bruh. Double Jade is fairly unfair. Fairly unfair, that one. Not a fan of that.
Muzzle their magic.
Hey, less of that. Still close to Pepsimus Maximus. Not close enough, though. Not close enough, though. Okay, halfway there.
Keep them on ice.
I've got to use cunning.
Bruh. Nice little taunt we got.
Feel free to jump in anytime.
Let me get another 2-drop.
Escape is in my grasp.
That's not bad. Still has a single jar in there, actually. We get a blizzard, a deep freeze. Or Soul. Yikes. This could be lethal. Let's be greedy sons of bitches. No such luck. Fascinating. Right.
They thought they could hold me.
It's like a G to me. $19 damage, by the way. Damn, son. Not GG. Not yet, at least. Fuck. Can kill quite a few and lifesteal quite a few. Yeah, that's something for him to fuck with. Has a random spell and a random top deck and whatever the hell his imbue gives. And this deal. Definitely gained quite a lot of armor there. Bro. Bird frickin' Jade. Of course you did. Of course you did. Postponing the inevitable, isn't he? It's a rogue after all. He could do a lot of bullshit though.
No one will take me from my throne.
Nice. Acceptable. Bruh. Get a load of this guy. Bitter, you say? That ought to do it.
Gotta go! Come on, share!
I'll use one of these like that.
I don't like the cupboard.
Feel free to jump in
Yep.
anytime.
Time to stop kicking, bro subs. That is gonna draw the goddamn thing, by the way. Being lamey boy again. So he could slash me in half. Dude's low on cards though. Okay, slash me silly. Drops me down reasonably low, so I could be dead now. Actually, I am dead to his fucking monkey crap. Now it's sad. Now it's fucking sad. I only took him fucking 3 jades, dude. All it took was 3 jades now, didn't it? Yes. Could have we played it better there? No, man, I think we did as much as we could there. Frickin' monkeys. 20 damage out of a single free drop. Right, chat. Right. Why didn't I think of that? Monkey could have been his last card, but it wasn't. That was it. Close. Real close. Him gaining a shit ton of armor out of nowhere was also pretty insane. We did bring it to a lethal out. Game just decided not to show us any damaging spells 5 business days ago. If I can find it. Pin it, DJ. Party mode. Say less, Chief. Better look next time, Roki. Okay, against the Demon Hunter. Think I'm gonna toss the whole lot, hope for better days. Party, eh? Got the Manastorm. Turn 4 Manastorm potential. He didn't keep anything, so here's the hope. Hey. That's a guard. Definitely I'm not gonna be playing this crap. Let's read like that shit.
Feel free to jump in.
We do have this for a reason, we do have that for a reason. It's gonna be a while till we reach this, so let me just make sure we reach it. Could top deck a dragon reasonably soon. What's next for Cthulhu? What am I looking for out of these? Frostbolt sounds good, actually. Using this guy when he can attack. So I'll do this. He's probably gonna go Rishi in it, but it's not that big a deal. Yeah, it's quite the cool skin indeed. Looks diabolical. Next turn, freezing this guy's mouth might not be the worst thing in the world, given he could have a weapon. Let's go ahead and do that. Not the most ideal situation to coin out Millhouse, but very soon it should be worth. We do have some healing going on. It'll do. Has to. Prep? Fuck are you prepping in a Demon Hunter, bro? The stat guy? Well, good thing is we have freezes for him. No, that's interesting. Could rush it down if he feels like it. Feels like it. Okay, I feel like freezing it then. Or destroying it. Yes, yes. That's how you do it? Oh, silly. That's actually not too bad. Brock's Girl Last Stand vibes. Guess he wants to go even harder like that. See how that go. Right now we're baiting him into making that guy nice and large. We do have the destroy effect, heck, even two of them, so really we're feeling good about ourselves. 1,000 Brock's Girl Last Stand, fascinating. Yes. Bro. That's good enough. Got it all along, didn't use it last turn though. Bit odd in it. Have perfect destroy lined up. Bruh. Dude is gonna get that 12-12 soon. Might as well get some healing out of it. We're not spending our mana. Apparently I got charge. It's come to my attention. I have a charge at my disposal. Button did not go green.
Muzzle their magic.
Don't feel like wasting my blizzard for this crap.
I've got to use Kris.
Like playing the taunt was not a bad idea. I don't know. Thought I'd have enough mana actually. Oh well. A 12-12 is coming in my future, that's for sure. Not now exactly, but relatively soon. Those guys barely played any void action, by the way. It's just 6 mana.
Muzzle their magic.
Shove Druid's cooking in this economy? Okay. Appreciate. Really feels like he's just trying to bait out my fucking blizzard, dude.
No puzzle stops
But
me
I really can't afford to
magnificent.
take this amount of damage right now, can I? I mean, I do handle most of it, fuck yeah.
Feel free to jump in anytime.
Does have Kane at his disposal, of course, but force him to use it, it's not the worst. He's trying to connect with 12. Let's try to freeze the mouth. Maybe even with a deep freeze if he allows it. Bruh. These guys always being outcasted is kind of despicable. I already played Z-Shaman today. It was definitely pretty strong. That's how we clapped Legend with Jadis at the end. Those slack claws definitely are nice. I'm seeing that Monk Shaman is back on the menu quite high. Some people in top Legend are really doing crazy with it again. So I guess you'd be happy to know that. Okay, the shoe is on the other foot. Time to hunt him down. Demon-like. It's a nice little sticky taunt we got there. Good enough. Can just destroy. Oh, fucking hell. He doesn't have the 5s though. Nothing's in there. From what I can remember. And just replay is also now remembering. Is he gonna get the 5 damage? Be a lot cooler if he doesn't. Leaves us with 5 damage if he does.
Everyone ready for the
Okay, that's also mildly annoying, but not that bad.
Was that right?
No, it wasn't... What? Wasn't it Outcast? It was. What do you mean? Face. It's not that big a deal though.
Feel free to jump in anytime.
Was that right? Well, was it? That's unfortunate. Does he have Kayn to go with it? He doesn't need Kayn. No, he's trading. Interesting. What you got there, step bro? Doggle's cool and all. He can't even trigger it though. Unless he kills it on his own. Could have seen the card draw first there, homeboy. Could have seen the card draw first. Okay. That went swell. Did good against the Demon Hunter, albeit it was kind of weird list now, wasn't it? Asina? Who the fuck's Asina? I ain't Cena. What?
Millhouse versus Maiev. Prepare to face your
The Elemental... The Emerald Legendary? I still have nothing. That's the Rogue. Let's try like that. Oh, that deals 20 damage? Huh? That card's never seen... Oh, you mean in mine deck? I thought you were talking about the Demon Hunter. I don't know, haven't seen much of that. I guess it's a card you could consider. Jambre has not included it in here though, so maybe he has a good reason for it. Yeah, but it's one extra minion that doesn't get drawn from these idiots, so maybe it's not so hot. Let's go ahead with this while we still can. Yeah. Well, he did super well with this one though, so how bad could it be? No need to do anything special here.
my petal and sword.
Xavius for Manastorm would be great next turn. And that's kind of the reason why we don't want too much minions in this deck. Right now, actually, King Lane could fuck things up for us.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Of course it did. Battlecry triggers twice. Surely it's gonna happen though, but that was rigged as shit. One turn later for Manastorm to show up is gonna be disgusting, and also drawing King Lane like that is gonna be disgusting, but let's hope we don't.
Nurture the nightmare.
So yeah, if we had Athena, that can be happening plenty often. If you have more than 3 options to discover.
Step forth into the time ways.
I know my fucking luck. I'm keeping this shit.
Feel devastation.
Yeah, you will, Tommy. Or if Battlecry triggers twice. Oh wow, look at what kind of stuff HS replay start showing. Pretty good. That's actually insanely good. That is something pretty skill testing when it comes down to random bullshit stuff. Right now it's literally showing all the cards in the game. Insane. Insane new feature, HS. Pretty good. Okay, let's get this thing involved.
Millhouse Manastorm cannot be tamed.
Guess if I discover... I can't discover anything here, but still. Kraken could be good. Not really, but it's gonna get prepared, I guess. Have to look into it. Not sure. Must be something new that got auto allowed or something. Might be a part of the premium, but you also have the premium, so look into the options, man. If you're not seeing it already. You gotta hover over a card that has that kind of stuff in it for it to show you that kind of stuff.
I can't hold all these cards.
Sick burn, I guess.
What if...
Just gonna do this, feels good enough. That's alright. Pretty good, Tommy.
Quickly!
Has the dragon in hand, apparently. Bruh. Get down with the randomness. Oh, look at that. I'm down with it. Let's see how that go. He's already played enough for Jade to be active.
Change is coming.
Is he going for some monkey business? He's not going to be able to pick anything here to reduce, or no, he only has one option to reduce. Lucky bastard bitch.
State your business with the bronze.
The secret ingredient is love.
Was that the jar guy? I feel like he has the jar guy. Right. Leyline could be interesting. Could have been worse. I'm not getting some donkey boys. It's not gonna be enough room for the one drop that comes out of it, but we don't care about that. Might have to let this one burn. We're having way too much cards anyway. Well, having 16 plagues definitely feels nice.
Amazing.
Change is coming.
Muzzle their magic.
We hunger for vengeance.
Card draw. Risky.
Muzzle their magic.
Blizzard is not an option for me to get this cover.
I've got to use cunning.
No one will take me from my throne.
free to jump in anytime.
Seriously?
Die, landlubber.
What an anomaly.
Seriously though? Man is basically 80% plagues at this point.
Amazing.
Did draw something. I guess if I went nothing but face, he would have been dead. No, guess he is dead. Well, that's one way to win with the fucking plagues. Imagine winning with the fucking plagues, though. Gotta say, the deck felt fun. Gotta say, the deck actually felt fun, chat. Kinda cool, kinda cool.